Operation Sindoor was, in many ways, a military success. India struck terrorist infrastructure, penetrated Pakistani defenses, and demonstrated that precision strikes, intelligence, and integrated systems can work together in modern conflict. Many saw Sindoor as proof that India's military modernization was finally paying off, but military victories can create dangerous illusions. I say this because Sindhu showed India's strengths but also exposed India's weaknesses. And that matters because the next war may not look like the last one. Look at recent wars. Ukraine showed that drones costing a few $1,000s can destroy tanks worth millions. Armenia and Azerbaijan showed that loitering munitions can rewrite battlefield tactics, and the recent US Israel Iran conflict showed something even bigger. Missiles, drones, cyber operations, air defense systems, and information warfare are no longer separate battlefields. They merge into one theater, they escalate quickly, and entire regions get pulled in. Modern warfare is becoming increasingly compressed, interconnected, and technology driven. Now ask this: is India actually preparing for that war? Because India still has roughly 29 fighter squadrons. The requirement is over 42. That shortfall is a strategic vulnerability, especially when China is rapidly expanding stealth aircraft, naval power, and nuclear arsenal. And Pakistan increasingly looks less like an isolated rival and more like China's proxy against India. So, what should India do? First, accelerate both the Tejas and AMCA fighter jet programs. Second, build swarm drones, loitering munitions, medium altitude long endurance drones, ballistic and hypersonic cruise missiles, and layered anti drone and anti missile systems at scale. Third, reform procurement, faster acquisition, and stronger private sector participation in the defense sector to encourage competition. Fourth, reform the military, integrated tri services theater commands, and dedicated rocket forces. Fifth, raise defense spending gradually from less than 2% towards 2.5% of the GDP to fund the aforementioned reforms. And sixth, treat information warfare as seriously as missiles and jets. So, the real lesson of Sindoor is not that India can retaliate. We already know that. The lesson, however, is that India cannot prepare for the wars of yesterday while its adversaries prepare for the wars of tomorrow, because objects in the mirror are closer than they appear. Thank you.